I love when people are like,
You have a moderate policy? You lost my vote.
oh, what vote was that? Was that the vote you were going to give to some Bernie wannabe whose overkill policies are unpopular with 75% of voters, just so you could feel good about yourself until they lose the general election, at which point you'll point your finger and blame someone else? That vote? Oh, honey, your vote got lost a long time ago. Democrats need to wake up. Jesus, in order to legislate, we have to win. Go to walkerforcolorado.com and stop complaining. Woo!
I'm sure many of you saw this viral TikTok from Alex Walker, a moderate Democratic candidate running to replace Lauren Boebert in Colorado's 3rd District. He was dragged online for his condescending and out-of-touch attitude and for alienating progressives. As insufferable as Alex is, I didn't think his BS could get worse until I saw this.
Oh, shit!
We are real Coloradans. We deserve a living wage, small government that actually works, and freedom of choice. Instead, we have bullshit.
That was so difficult to watch, and not just because it was full of crap. It lacks substance, and like Alex, comes off as super performative. Now, I did my research and checked out his policy stances, and I have to say, he might as well run as a moderate Republican. Like, tell me you're socially liberal and financially conservative without saying that. We don't need that. We already have a mansion, and look where that got us. No Build Back Better and no Freedom to Vote John R. Lewis Act, the biggest and most comprehensive voting rights bill we would have seen in our lifetimes. And now Democrats are popping up like surprise Pikachus for the 2022 midterms. Alex, you're out of touch, and it might have something to do with your privilege blinding you to the real needs of the people in Colorado and across the country. Especially with how you came for Bernie. If research was your friend, you'd know that Bernie won the presidential primary twice in Colorado, with 36% of the vote in 2020 and nearly 60% of the vote in 2016. Bernie Sanders is ranked as the most popular senator in the US according to a Morning Consult poll, and his policy stances like Medicare for All and a $15 minimum wage are popular too, with 69% and 62% of Americans supporting them respectfully. These are progressive policies. They aren't radical or nonsensical. They're common sense. 43 countries globally, including Britain, Canada, South Korea, and Cuba, have universal healthcare systems. The US doesn't, and regularly ranks lowest for healthcare in the world, including in the study done by the Commonwealth Fund. The wealthiest nation in the world has the worst healthcare. That's radical in the worst of ways. People want good policy, not moderate half measures, which is how progressives win red districts. Let me give you some examples. Kaniela Ng won the only Republican district in Hawaii, District 13 in 2012. Lee Carter won District 50 in Virginia's House of Delegates in 2018. Mike Levin and whiteboard queen Katie Porter both won Republican strongholds in California's 49th and 45th districts back in 2019. And honorable mentions to the progressives who have beat establishment incumbents like Cori Bush and AOC. Don't count us out. If you're serious about winning, you need to activate and appreciate the base that pushes for progress and wants to transform this country into a better place. I'm sick of Democrats running on, "I'm not as bad as a Republican." We saw how that worked for Hillary. It's not a winning strategy, and it's disrespectful to the millions of people who deserve more. Alex, if you really believe that too, it's time to cut the BS and run for the people. So, how do you all feel about Alex Walker's campaign? Do you think he has a winning strategy? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching Rebel HQ. Like the video and don't forget to subscribe.